Skai Jackson is under fire for making comments about her visit in Kenya. She stated that when she was in Kenya, she visited a village where the children had never seen their own reflection because mirrors are too expensive. Let's watch this video and then talk about it afterwards.
When I went to Africa, that's why I loved it. I went to Kenya, and down there, it made me so sad but happy at the same time. So like down there, mirrors are very expensive. So a lot of people don't know what they look like. So when I went to this school, it was like this little village. It was so cute. A lot of the kids did not know what they looked like. So for the first time, they saw what they looked like at my phone, and they were like laughing, and they were so happy. But honestly, I mean, of course it's unfortunate they can't like afford mirrors, but then makes me look at it differently. Like at least they're not insecure about themselves because they don't know what they look like, and then they're not probably bullying other people and being mean to other people. So it made me think about it that way, and then they take education very seriously there.
I don't think Skai meant any harm, but she is very misinformed. There are no humans on this planet who have never seen their reflection. It's impossible. You start noticing your reflection, it's unavoidable around the age of a few months, up to 2 years. And you can see it in a body of water, in a pond, on a basin, on any reflective surface that is not a mirror. A mirror is not the only reflective surface that you can use to see your reflection. Okay, let's just assume the mirrors were expensive, which they're not. By the way, you can get a secondhand mirror for like under 20 cents in Kenya. They have some probably in the dumpster because they're inexpensive items. The most expensive mirror, I guess you can get for maybe 1,000 shilling, but they have a brand new mirror that you can get between 100 shilling and 1,000 shilling, and used secondhand mirrors under $1, 50 cents, 25 cents, under 100 shilling. So no, mirrors are not expensive, but if they really did not have any mirrors, they can see their reflection on other things that are shiny and reflective, like metal, basin, pots, those type of metals, but then there's also a body of water, maybe a pond when it rains, a lake, a river. We have those, It could also be that they really did tell her that, oh no, we don't even have money for mirrors. Can you give us more money, in a way to maximize, the amount of money they can get from her. And obviously because she has no knowledge of the place she visits. She probably went on safaris, resorts, and then like had one day where she visited like a village. And I'm sure they showed her nothing of the city or anything like that. So I just wanted to do a review of this video because it's ridiculous how many people online are actually believing this to be a fact. But really, a simple search on Google, ChatGPT, and Gemini, and it will tell you that it's not possible to avoid your own reflection no matter what part of the world you're in. And now you saying that our ancestors were so stupid that before the white man brought the mirror, we had no way of seeing our own reflection, and that problem goes on up until this day? And then she adds on that education is really important to these kids, to this school. Yet they missed one of the basic lessons of like teaching a child about their reflection. They just went into all of the subjects and concentrated on their school, but missed this one basic lesson that all individuals should know. Be serious. Do a little bit more research on your own before you just like believe everything you see, told, or read online, or that's be able to recognize an obvious lie. Do your own research. This is Wambui Machua with more Pan-African content. What else? Follow, like, share.
Yes, like when I went to Africa, that's why I loved it. I went to Kenya, and down there, it made me so sad but happy at the same time. So like down there, mirrors are very expensive. So a lot of people don't know what they look like. So when I went to this school, it was like this little village. It was so cute. A lot of the kids did not know what they looked like. So for the first time, they saw what they looked like at my phone, and they were like laughing, and they were so happy. But honestly, I mean, of course it's unfortunate they can't like afford mirrors, but then makes me look at it differently. Like at least they're not insecure about themselves because they don't know what they look like, and then they're not probably bullying other people and being mean to other people. So it made me think about it that way, and then they take education very seriously there.
Skai Jackson sat in the Streamer University classroom looking like Rango the Lizard and said that when she went to Kenya, mirrors are so expensive that the Kenyans don't know what they look like. Now, first off, do you know how stereotypical and racist it is to assume that people are so poor that they don't know what the fuck they look like? She claims when she went down there, they all were looking at their reflection in her phone and they were laughing and giggling. Girl, they was laughing and giggling because it's
very off the jet seat.
Talking about how expensive mirrors are. How expensive is water gonna be if you keep using all that damn AI on your Snapchat? The reason a lot of people can't fuck with you, they can't vibe with you, Miss Skai Zuri, Airplane Thriller Jackson, is because you roll around this bitch like the world is your oyster. The program is is a lot bigger than you think, and you are not as connected as you would wish. There's no cars, windows, or large bodies of water for anybody to see their reflection. Everybody just sits back and opens their eyes as wide as you do so they can look into their inner soul, I guess. I don't know, cousins. Comment and let me know what you think. I think it was very insensitive and disrespectful to comment on another country's resources when you over here depleting all ours using all that fucking AI. Now put that in your prompt to see what they make you. Comment and let me know what you think, cousins. If you like to show some love and support, or if you like to stay updated, I would greatly appreciate it if you hit the like or follow button for me.
This is why African Americans and Africans have beef. It's because African Americans say things that are so delusional. Now you begin to question the seriousness of the educational system. I've just seen a video of Skai Jackson at this streamer university thing, and she's sitting at a table with a straight face and she says, yeah, like when I was in Africa, I went to a place called Kenya. And in Kenya, mirrors are so expensive that Kenyans don't actually know what they look like. Were you dropped as a child, or is this a dictionary definition of shit coming out of the wrong hole? What are you talking? What are you genuine? Like, what are you saying? And you want to pursue a future in streaming, and this is what comes out of your mouth. Not even 1 month into this new university education. I'm done.
Kenyans, update me, please. I heard this actress, Skai Jackson or something, she told everyone Kenyans can't afford mirrors. Well, we know she's not Kenyan because Kenyans are not that stupid. In fact, Kenya is one of the smartest countries in all of Africa. And my gorgeous girlfriend is actually 30 IQ points over the average of what you see in Africa. I'm really, really proud of her. And of course, she's a Kenyan. Now, of course, I don't want to say any of the other countries are dumb or stupid or whatnot, but I'm a very happy customer of Kenya and its gifts.
So apparently in Kenya, mirrors are too expensive that people in Kenya don't know what they look like. They've never seen their own reflection. Even me, I don't know what the hell I look like, guys. I'm assuming I look like my ID photo, but who knows? That could be an imposter. I think I'm gonna start a mirror selling business here in Kenya, guys. That's the next get rich quick scheme, because what the fuck, man? How do people come up with these concepts of what it's like living in Africa or in a third world country? As in, like, the assumption that there's no infrastructure, that we don't have cars, we don't have phones, we can't afford a mirror? Really? Really?
Bitches have never been told to be quiet when they're gossiping, and that's why y'all not understanding Skai Jackson, right? See, her aesthetic is not what many people expect it to be, right? She not ghetto or nothing, but she's stiff on a bitch, like real stiff on a bitch. She ain't too friendly, ain't too chatty with people in general, right? So when she told that girl, like, I don't want to talk about nobody. I ain't trying to have a conversation at all. Rather you joking or whatever's going on. I don't want it. I don't want the conversation, because it's going to lead up to a misunderstanding, period, right? And so we see this happen all the time where we could be talking about something, having a conversation about something, and then it get back and, I was just joking. No, I didn't mean like that. She avoided the conflict. Y'all talking about, she be on TikTok gossiping. Okay, she's talking to herself. She's talking to the viewers online, right? She's not talking back and forth with females, or, you know what I'm saying? Because see, what's happening, it's a lot of catty, this person said this, I didn't see what it is, catty ass shit. You know, like, you could tell that bitches have never been told, stop gossiping. You know, sometimes, you know, you got to tell somebody, like, you know, I don't talk about people like that. I don't do all that. You know that, right? Like, because I don't want no drama. Like, it has been times where I had to tell somebody, like, that's not my situation. I don't want nothing to do with that. I don't want the drama I know for a fact is going to come behind it. Right? That's how a lot of y'all need to learn how to avoid conflict. Because then it would have been Skai Jackson and Jordan was talking about such and such. See what I'm saying? Y'all chatty patties and think that it's normal, but for real, I ain't really about to be gossiping with random hoes either. I don't do that. Now, with my homegirls, I might talk some shit. Like, sometimes we might have conversations where we are talking shit. These are my homegirls, my close homegirls. I'm not about to be linking up with bitches and just talking. That's how drama starts.